Well, here I am at the Thear Technology stand here at BVE 2013, and standing right next to me is Rod Thear himself. Hello, Rod.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm very well. We're here at the new Excel Centre at BVE. What have you been talking to people about here, and tell us a little bit about, obviously, Thear Technology?
Well, we've been reiterating the fact that we're a strictly service-only company. We've now been the appointed service company for Sony Broadcast and Pro for, what, 23 years now. But we separated, it was us that actually went to Sony all those years ago and said, look, we've got a problem running service from within sales. You need to separate service from sales because of the huge conflict of interest that goes on. And I know because I was a technical manager of a sales company. But eventually, after about 8 months, they twigged to the idea, and we've run that way for a long, long time. As a result of that, because we're service only, there's no interruption, no QCing of new product. We're very, very quick. We normally estimate a product the same day it comes in here, and then provided parts are available, we'll get it out the door, 3 or 4 days later. And we've spoken about this before, and if the viewer wants to go and look at any of the previous emails, previous videos that are sitting on the web, they'll see all that philosophy that we've spoken about many, many times in the past. I mean, I think something I'd like to highlight, as you and I were talking about just now, is customer focus. And I hate that term. I really hate that term because everyone uses customer focus, but we really genuinely are. I really put what a customer wants, quality of workmanship, speed of turnaround, all that stuff way, way before everything else. If I have to skip the admin for a week, I'll skip the admin for a week, because basically what's the customer want? He wants the equipment serviced, repaired, he doesn't want to return it, and we haven't had a single service return for 15 years, and he wants it back reliably and he wants it back quickly. Whether you send him the invoice out straight away, he's not worried about. As long as he pays us, I'm quite happy with that. I mean, I think it's interesting, isn't it? Because you look at particularly larger companies these days, they tend to run themselves on the mathematical metric idea. No one will take responsibility for anything, so we'll produce a spreadsheet and that's going to tell us what the customer needs and that will make us a better business. Not true. Not true, because you end up doing all the stuff that's good for the company then and not necessarily good for the customer. Now, we're different, we're a small company to start with, and it means we can be a lot more hands-on. And I hate that kind of group responsibility thing, In a company like, with us, I take responsibility. The buck stops with me. So if we've got to work till, if we've got to stay there and work till 9 o'clock that night to finish it, we will. And customers can bring their kit in. We get customers bringing equipment in on a Sunday, 9 o'clock at night. They know we're flexible like that. It might not be right for us at that point in time, but it's right for them at that point in time. And in the longer term, it works out being right for us. So, we can repeat all the stuff about being a service-only operation and all the good benefits of that. But I think the big thing about us is not only that, but as a company like this, as a small operation like this, responsible to one man who says, we've got to be right, then, I think we work a lot better that way than a lot of larger companies do. And people say that to us, I think we've proved that to a large extent because we've been in business now for 23 years. We've got a really strong, solid customer base. And I think that more or less sums up Thear Technology. If we want a new engineer to come on board, we've just gone through a process of looking for a new engineer. We spent 2 years to find the guy that was right for us. So any of you guys are aspiring out there, want a good engineering job and think you can take the strain, then come and ring us, and we'd do a very good job, So I think our philosophy is that A, we're a service-only operation, we'll do the job quickly, we won't be distracted by sales, and B, we're going to put you, the customer, right at the front. And if that means I've got to stay there till 9 o'clock that night, then we stay there. End of story.
Rod, thank you very much.
Go on,
you do your bit.
I was going to say, and if you want to contact us, skip the website, skip the email, ring us up, You ring us up, you speak to real people, no voicemails, no answer phones, no numbers to press. You ring us up, 3 rings, we're on the phone to you. And if you want to bring the camera in that day, done and dusted. That's the primary job.
Rod, thank you very much. Rod's the only person that we go around and we actually put a telephone number up rather than a website at the bottom of this. So if you want a company that not only tells you that they put the customer first, but actually demonstrates that they put the customer first, you can ring that number there and Rod will be at the end of the line. They'll help you out.
Or Karen, don't forget.
Or Karen's there, or any of the other team from Thear Technology. In the meantime, find them at that number. Find us at our website, which is broadcastshow.com. theartechnologylimited.com.